morning everyone. This is Uvareka from Computer Science Department. In this session we are going to cover a few subtopics in C programming. First one is identifier, variable, keywords, statements, commands, whitespace, syntax and semantics. The first, let us discuss about identifiers. Identifiers nothing but it is a unique name which is used for identifying something. So it simply says the references to the memory location which can hold any values. Identifiers gives a unique name to the various objects in a program. The identifiers names are formed by combining the letters, digits or underscores. The rules for identifying the namings are: the first characters of an identifier must be a letter including underscores. The blank spaces and white spaces which are not permitted for defining an identifier. It can be any length, but implementation is dependent, as well as the reserved words and keywords are not permitted for defining an identifier. So these are all the list of example I have given, which are all correct way for defining an identifier and which should not be the cases for creating an identifier. So the next one is a variable. Variable is nothing but which are the named blocks of memory, and it can be any valid identifier. So each variable can have two properties. So one is a name and one more is a type. The name which always refers for identifying the identifier, and the type which refers what kind of value is stored in it. So variable is an identifier. The value may change during the program execution. Every variable which are stored in the computer's memory has a name with the value and its type. So here the few examples I have given. So which and all the correct and which and all the not a correct format for defining the variable. The next one is keywords and reserved words. The reserved words in C are not available for redefinition because it have a special meaning already in C. So auto, break, care, default, do, else, for, go to, if, long, return, static, struct, void, volatile. So these are all the few keywords or reserved words which are already available in C. Next one is how the C programming statements which are terminated. So the in every statements which are terminated with a semicolon. The next one is the group of statements which should be enclosed by curly braces, the open curly braces and the close curly braces. So this mark the start and end of the code block, and also which are used in initializing a list of aggregated data values such as in array and enum type. The next one is how can we create a command line in C programming. So there are two types of command lines are there. One is a single line command and one more is a multi-line or more than single line of a command. That is a multi-line command. For single line command we have to use a backward slash. For a multi-line command we have to use a slash followed by asterisk, then command, then again asterisk symbol, then followed by forward slash. The next one is what is the purpose of the commas. Here the commas which are used for separating the function arguments, then list of variables, then aggregating values and so purpose the commas which are used in C programming. The next one is a white space. White space is nothing but if the user need, they can also use the white space in their programming code. So white space is ignored by the compiler during the execution of the program. So example, the space tab, line feed, carriage return, form feed, vertical tab and new line. So these are all the types of white spaces are there in C. According to the user needs, the user can use white space. The next one is syntax and semantics. So in every programming languages, it enforces a set of rules, then symbols, then special words. So all are used to construct a program. So here the set of rules which states that the validity of the instructions which used to construct the C program is called as the syntax. So here see the example here. That is a variable q. So in that the q plus 3 or q plus equal to 3. So there are many ways are there for declaring the statement. So that's all about the concepts of the few subtopics. Here we have covered integer, variables, then comments, then white spaces, then syntax and semantics. Thanks for watching. Thank you.